All right, since you guys love the NBA baby names, now we're going to rank NFL team names based on how likely I would be to name my future children after them. Again, like the NBA, if the name is plural, I'm going to take the S off of it, and my last name is Brown, so that's under consideration. Here we go. Dead last, 32nd, an easy choice again, 49er. I'm sorry, Elon Musk, but there is no way you should put a number in a person's name. 31 is Brown. This one was pretty easy for obvious reasons. Brown sounds absolutely idiotic. No offense to NBA player Bol, but this is a terrible idea. 30th is Redskin. In the politically correct world we live in, so many people would be offended by my child's name and demand I change it. No thank you, I don't want to deal with that. 29th, another easy choice, Steeler. I know the name is spelled differently and has a different meaning, but anyone who hears my child called Steeler Brown would just assume they're a big thief. 28th, Lion. Similar to Steeler, when people hear Lion Brown, they're going to think it's spelled Lyin and assume my child's a liar. Good luck getting a job with that one, bud. 27th, Giant. Listen, if he was even remotely fat, this would be horrible for him. Just imagine the other kids. Oh, Giant Brown, what a perfect name for you, fatty. Yeah, no thanks. 26th, Buccaneer. Now remember, for this series, I'm using the entire name, so it couldn't be Buck Brown. That wouldn't be bad. But Buccaneer Brown, it sounds cool, but that's a terrible name for a person. 25th, Seahawk. Hawk Brown would be okay, but Seahawk Brown would not. 24, Patriot. Now someone commented yesterday and said Pat wouldn't be bad, and that's true. But again, for this series, I'm using the full name. So Patriot Brown, no. My child did not fight in the Revolutionary War. Next. 23, Cardinal. I'll be honest, I won't be the slightest bit surprised if someone says in the comments that this is their name, but there's just no way I could justify it. And Cardinal Brown just sounds like a shade of a color to me. 22, Eagle. The primary reason I don't like this one is because I just don't like the way it would sound for a name, but the other reason is it sounds too much like evil, so people might mistake my kid's name for Evil Brown. 21, Jaguar. Jaguar Brown could sound kind of cool, but then again, we're naming a human being, not a car. 20th is Dolphin. Now, I'm kind of torn on this one because it could be kind of cute, but when in doubt, throw it out. Oh, and by the way, that's what Miami needs to do with this team. 19th is Raider. Now, Raider Brown does sound really cool, but just like with Steeler and Lion, I don't want people thinking that my kid's a robber. 18th is Cowboy. Just like in some other cases, Cowboy Brown sounds amazing, but hear me out on this one. If you're working for a multi-million-dollar company and you have an application come in from someone named Cowboy Brown, that thing's going straight in the trash. 17th, Ram. Similar to Jaguar, I'm naming a person, not a car, so no thanks. 16's where they start to get a little bit better. From here on out, pretty much all of them are at least okay. 16, I've got Packer. It kind of sounds like my name, so I like that, but nothing special about it. 15th is Panther. Panther Brown sounds kind of cool, but at the end of the day, I just couldn't name my kid after a panther. 14th is Saint. Saint Brown does sound kind of cool, but at the end of the day, I think it comes across as a little bit arrogant to be comparing your kid to a saint. No offense to Kanye. 13th is Texan. This one would be really cool if I had some type of roots in Texas or some type of connection to the state, but since I don't, it wasn't any higher, but it's a cool name. 12th place is Bengal. Bengal Brown sounds incredible, but at the end of the day, I don't like the idea of naming your kid after a tiger, but it still sounds amazing, so that's why it made it this far. 11th place is Chief. Now, Chief Brown would sound really cool, so that's why it made it this far, but I don't have any Native American blood in me, so the name wouldn't really fit. 10th place is Falcon. This one could actually be kind of cute, and I wouldn't be against using it for one of my kids. 9th place is Viking. This is not a great name and would have been out a long time ago, except my high school mascot was the Vikings, and I absolutely loved my high school, so the name has a lot of meaning to me, so that's why it made top 10. Now that we've hit number 8, I would not have a problem using any of these top 8 names for one of my kids. But 8th place is Charger. I think this could be really cute for either a little boy or a little girl. 7th place is Colt. There's an NFL quarterback named Colt, and Colt Brown sounds pretty good. I like it. 6th place is Bill. A little bit of a surprise here since this is the most normal name, but if I'm naming my kid after an NFL team, I want it to be a little more unique than this. 5th place is Titan. This is super unique, but not totally crazy enough to not be a name, and Titan Brown sounds absolutely epic. 4th place is Bear. You guys should know by now, I absolutely love alliterations, and Bear Brown sounds fantastic. Bear is also the name of a legendary football coach, so it could totally work. 3rd place is Raven, a totally normal name for a girl. Raven Brown sounds really cute. Easy decision to make the top 3. 2nd place is Jet. My kid would be destined to be an athlete if his name was Jet Brown. He would be elite on the football field, on the baseball field, basketball court, track and field, you name it. He's going to be the best of the best. And Jet Brown sounds really cool. And if I had to name my kid after an NFL team, he would be Bronco Brown. It's unique, but not super crazy. It makes me think of toughness, and Bronco Brown sounds amazing.